This is the Behind the Scenes podcast.
Hi. Hello, friends.
Hi guys,
So we're just going to start off by introducing ourselves.
I'm Tola.
And I'm Kamara. And this is our first episode.
Yay!
Just imagine like pom-poms.
Yeah, we are, and then I think we also have our wine to kind of cheers too. Okay.
Clink.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I don't know if you guys care to know what we're drinking, but we're drinking Menage a Trois. Oh my god!
Yeah, this is a soft red blend. Until is not pleased because she thought the wine would be sweeter.
I actually quite did. I was quite not like I was disappointed, but I thought it was a sweet wine. I do like not sweet wine, but I thought it was going to be sweet. So yeah.
As somebody that does not drink sweet wine, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
I also did not pick the bottle shot, so.
That's true. It was actually me that bought it, so I should have actually checked. But it's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not disappointed.
All right. So, guys, this is our first episode that we will be releasing to the public.
Woo!
Okay. So, we're going to start by talking about how we met.
How did we meet?
Okay, so for context, Tola and I are best friends who live together right now in the present. But we've known each other since 2019?
No, 2019.
20.
Yeah. Kam was looking for me, guys.
I'm actually crying. No, she's actually not lying because I promise you guys for like 6 to 8 months, people kept calling me Tola. And I was like, I don't know who this Tola is. And then I remember somebody being like, oh, I think you guys look alike. And I'm like, whoever this person is, I don't think we look alike. And for context, I hate people telling me that anybody looks like me. But really, me and this babe do not look alike.
We actually don't.
We really do not. Like, not even a little bit. The only similarity is that we're dark skin and maybe around the same height.
Yeah.
But, like, that's it. We don't look alike. But I remember, like, hanging out with one of my friends, Stephanie. And she was like, oh, let's go and do our nails. I'm going to invite my friend Tola. I said, please invite her. So that's... I can finally see the person that people keep telling me that I look like her. Because all my friends knew this Tola babe except for me. And I was like, who is this girl in this Houston that I have not met? But all my friends know. And people keep telling me that I look like her. So she actually invited Tola to come and get her nails done. And I just want to say that was not a first great impression.
No, it absolutely was not. You guys, I ended up hating my nails. Like, it was so bad. Like, after I was done, I was literally squeezing my face. And I'm sure Kam was just like, what's happening here? Because, guys, I was mad. Imagine you wanting something and you get the most basic thing and they charge you $70. Guys, I just got pink acrylic nails done and they charged me $70. Like,
I mean, $70 in like 2019. That's crazy.
that is absolutely nuts. So you guys just think about it. I get baby pink. For context, it's actually baby pink acrylic. She said, drop $70. Guys, I was pissed. Like, yeah, I was actually so mad that day.
She was pissed and then she drove off.
Yeah, I actually drove off. Like, yeah.
And then Stephanie and I went to hang out. And I was like, oops.
Like, that was actually not good of me. But
Hello, so that was our very first time meeting. And then the next time we met, our friend's girlfriend was in town. And so me and said girlfriend were supposed to hang out. Or we were going to hang out. So I was like, okay, let me come and pick you up from your boyfriend's place. Let's go to ramen. Because we enjoy ramen. And then she was like, no, I'm not at his apartment. I'm actually at a friend's apartment. Her name is Tola. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, what is the address? Let me come and meet you there. Come and pick you up. So I was just supposed to pick this babe up. But in true babe fashion, she was not ready. So I had to come into the apartment. And then when I walked into the apartment, she was getting ready. And one thing about me is that I'm not very friendly, but I can be friendly. So I'm not looking at Tola. I was like, do you want to come with us? Have you tried ramen before? And she was like, no. She was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, come with, the food is good. It'll be vibey. And she actually came into us. And just so you know, that spot is actually now a spot. We always go back every time we go to Houston together.
Yeah. Legendary.
Yeah. Shout out to Ramen Tattoo. But yeah, like, I was like, Tola, come on. And you know that you guys, from that day, Tola and I have never stopped speaking since then.
Locked in. Actual locked in. Like, my parents call her Kamara Tijani. Like, literally.
Exactly. And my mom refers to her as Titi.
Yes, literally. Locked in.
Yeah, we're locked in.
Straight, I think it's straight, good 6 years now we've been locked in.
That's actually a long time.
It is. Thinking about it, it is like,
Yeah.
we used to do like, we actually should bring that tradition back.
Mm-hmm.
We used, friend anniversary.
Yeah.
So we used to give each other gifts and do stuff and everything. So
We should
yeah.
run it back. It's in the summer,
And yeah.
around the August period.
Yeah.
That's when we met. And it's so crazy that after that time that we went to ramen, the next week I was driving this babe's car and locking up her apartment while she was traveling. Did she know me before? What if I was a thief?
That's actually so true. Because I think our friendship, not even I think, I know, our friendship was one of those ones where like you meet this person and you're just like, I think I've known you all my life.
No bad.
And then like your love language is similar, like you're very intentional. Like that's one thing I knew about her when I met her. Like she was a very intentional friend. And ever since then, like we were locked in. Like we're still locked in. Like, and it's like nothing, like our friendship has just kept growing and growing and growing, and like finding out that we have similar interests. And now that's one of the reasons why we're here right now. And, you know, I feel like one of the first things that Kam will never forget is telling her like I really wasn't into music.
Let's discuss that. Because when I first met Tola, this babe do not like music. She not used to listen to music. Look at us now.
Yeah, guys.
You guys have worked really hard.
No, she did. And I feel like music is one of our love languages, to be honest, which is very interesting to see, which I also quite like. Because, by the way, that song that you sent me, that poem song, guy, I listen to it every single day. Yeah, so like I'm saying, our love languages, Kamara will send me a song to listen to. I'll send her a song to listen to. Constantly, how we interact with each other on social media is basically just sending music shit. And I actually quite like that because we won't have a conversation in a day, but we're communicating through music.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that that's amazing. So.
It's romantic, guys.
Very, very romantic, literally. Like, I think the only thing that we probably have not done is like create a playlist for each other or something like that.
I've created a playlist for you. You could.
Oh, wait, so yes, that's
What?
okay, yeah. So actually, what have we not done? I didn't even remember that. I think that was like back in the day.
It was like 2019.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
And then I was trying to get her into music. But
Yeah. That's actually so true.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, I don't know if you guys relate to this, but any of you like is like your love language through music? Let us know. Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know. Okay. So now we're talking about how we met. So I think I already said earlier that we're roommates. We moved in together in like July. I mean, this babe moved back to Texas to come and live with me.
She actually did. Because guys, I used to live in New York. Like I moved there for 2 years because of work. I didn't have to, but I did. And it's funny how I lived in New York, but I basically lived in Texas because her mom was just like, why did she move to New York when she's always in Texas? Like, that does not make sense. And then I said, okay, I guess I'm going to pack my bags.
You know what's crazy? I remember when we were doing like, you know when people do like, checking up on their year? And do you know that you guys, in the year of 2023, from January to December, Tola was in Texas every single month.
No, it was
Why
bad.
was she paying that rent in New York?
I don't know. That's actually a question because I actually don't know. Because, guys, it was actually bad.
We saw each other once a month, sometimes twice.
Yes, I mean I feel like the legendary moment for me and Kam while I was in New York is when she actually came to New York for the first time to celebrate her birthday, and that was actually a time.
That was a blast.
A time was actually had. So I'm actually happy that you actually came. I mean, by God's grace, obviously, by the time this podcast is out, you know, I might move back to New York again, guys. Don't call me silly, but yeah, just
We'll see.
Just
We'll
bear
see what
with me.
happens.
Yeah, you know.
No, going to New York for like my birthday actually made me hate that place a little bit less because as far as I'm concerned, New York is very much like Lagos in the fact that it's smelling and there are too many people around. Let me not talk too much because I had to leave them one day.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
It's okay actually. But yeah, I think it was on one of those like times I was back in Texas that, you know, the idea of the podcast actually started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a random day. I actually never thought that Kam and I would work together or do anything creative together. It was not a thought. I think that was just so random.
Okay, let's actually go back a little bit because in college, Tola and I used to do random stuff together that were creative-esque, but not like music or like entertainment-ish. So in college, we used to do this thing where we used to create gift baskets for people in relationships that wanted to gift their significant others.
We do love on this side.
We do actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, we used to curate gifts for people. We'd be like, "What's your budget? What do you want? What are you going for?" And we used to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Fun stuff.
Fun stuff actually.
Yeah. So we've technically always worked together our whole friendship, but never like seriously.
Yeah.
Let me not say not seriously, but I feel like this is more serious than anything we've ever done.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think, I mean, apart from that, we actually did do like some creative stuff on like a bigger scale. So I used to manage this media company called Whatnot, like it means beyond the knowledge, not otherwise. And that launched in 2021 December, right after I graduated college. I was managing that. So Kam actually used to contract for most of our projects. I think the biggest project that Kam and I worked on together was when we did our magazine launch, such like a brand pop-up, and like we really just basically managed the whole project from start to finish. And then another one that we did was for Justin UG. We like, guys, we turned to set design. We did mixology stuff. We made like
cocktails.
Yeah, cocktails. Yeah. So it was. We've been dabbling here or there, but yeah, this is like our main focus. Like this, our podcast is where we're really like locking in on like our creativeness in the industry.
I feel like our dabbling has been very Houston focused, and this is an avenue to kind of branch out outside of that.
Yeah.
Basically, just outside of Houston and America, if that makes sense. Basically, but yeah,
that's our goal.
So,
That's how it came about.
Okay.
When did we first record?
First time we recorded was December of 2023. I think. Because I remember it was a holiday. I was in your sister's house.
Yeah. We're drinking wine.
Yeah, we're
again.
drinking wine, guys.
The wine is always in the room.
Actually, no, it was December of 2023. Because then we sent it to people, and 2024, early 2024, everybody was sending in their feedback. So we sent it to about like 10 people.
Yeah.
If you are not one of those people and you're a friend, we actually deeply apologize. But like, not really. We sent it to about 10 people. When we sent it to them, we asked for their feedback. Collectively, we got a lot of very good chemistry. You guys bounced off each other well. That recording would never make the light of day because it was actually very personal. We just wanted to know if we had good chemistry. That was actually it.
Yeah.
But it was actually very interesting, like recording.
Yeah.
And all the feedback we got was positive, so we actually decided to go ahead with the podcast. So for context, we've actually been working on this since 2023.
Yeah.
We're in 2025 now, you guys.
Oh, 2 years.
A new episode out yet.
Yeah.
But you can't blame us. I'm so sorry because Tola works full time. I'm in school. And he's not paying us yet.
Yeah.
So,
9 to 5 girly over here.
yeah.
Tech bay.
Yeah.
It's just too much,
Yeah,
So,
it is. So.
just balancing being a creative and also with your 9 to 5. It's one of those challenging things that I feel like I'm still trying to figure out because not only do I just like do my 9 to 5, I manage 3 creatives, a DJ. Thank you. A DJ, content creator, and an art director, and just trying to like balance that and then also like do my 9 to 5 is something I'm still trying to hack. So if you guys have any hacks for me on how to balance being a creative and working a 9 to 5, please send them my way because your girl actually really, really needs that. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the opposite in the fact that I don't even try to balance it. Because right now I'm in school and I'm getting a doctorate degree, and I'm not going to lie, that's my number one focus. So I haven't given myself the avenue to do anything outside of school as much. Like only like when Tola will ask me for my help on something, then I will like chime in. But outside of that, I don't do anything outside of my school. But now I'm in my last year. I don't have as much to do school wise, so I can begin to tip my toe into things basically, which is also why this podcast is now happening now, basically, because this is a good-ish time for this to happen.
Yeah, and we definitely like really have a lot of like goals for the podcast, and we have a lot of aspirations for it. So I feel like we both like agreed together that this was like the perfect time for us to do that, because we feel like we can pour a lot into the podcast, like the idea of the podcast, obviously from the name Behind the Scenes Podcast, is just to highlight like the people that do stuff behind the scenes in the entertainment industry, like music, film, graphics, corporate. Like we really want to talk to those people because they basically make everything happen for the people, like the artists, the actors, everyone. So we want to talk into them, we want to know their story, we want to talk about the things happening in that sector of the entertainment industry. We want to educate people on how to get into those sectors. So really, this podcast is really just an informative, educational podcast, to be honest. And we just want to shed light on those people and give them their flowers. So, yeah.
So many times you see like artists or like actors, and they're super popular and they look so put together, but you don't know who has chosen their clothes or styled them. You don't know who's done their makeup. You don't know who's done their hair. You don't know who's taking their pictures. You see a music video. Do you think that they came up with that idea all by themselves? Do you know who shot the video? Do you know who the dancers in the videos are? You listen to their music. Do you know who came up with the beats? Do you know who helped them co-write the songs? Do you know who helped them come up with their theme for their album, or who listened to their album and decided how the album was going to be arranged? Some artists even have a social media vibe that is even completely different from who they are in real life. Do you know who has helped them curate who they present themselves to be to us? Do you know? Same thing with film. You see a lot of people acting certain roles. Do you know who casted them in those roles? Do you know who did FX, like makeup and stuff like that? Do you know who picked the locations where they're filming? Do you know the different directors in the movies? A lot of times, all we see is finished work. And I feel like this is also very important because now, we're in an age where everything is so accessible, people just watch stuff and see stuff, and suddenly everybody has comments, but you don't know what has actually happened or the work that has actually gone in to produce the final work that you're seeing in person. So I feel like this is very important because you kind of get to put people's names and faces to the work that they've done and actually give them the credit that they do deserve outside of the popular stars who you see every day.
Yeah, so everything Cam said in a nutshell. And honestly, like one of our goals that we hope to achieve as this podcast grows is just, being able to do like panels, bring people in this field to talk to the aspiring people that want to be in this field, probably do like, little hubs, mentorships, find people to find mentors and stuff like that. Maybe even one day a career event,
Yeah.
This is really like what we really see for this podcast, because as we see, like the entertainment field, the industry, it's really blowing up. There are a lot of opportunities in this field, and we can see a rise in people that are actually pursuing a career in this field. So
Yeah, and I feel like most people, like, if you are, like, Nigerian or African and, you grow up thinking you either have to work, like, a very serious corporate job. Not that working in entertainment is not a very serious corporate job, but you do know what your parents think as very serious corporate jobs. And most people don't know how to pivot. And I feel like me, myself, and I'm an example. My degree is all in healthcare. And sometimes when you kind of want to do something a little bit different, like that's what you're being pulled to do, you actually don't know how to step out of what you're doing and open yourself to other opportunities, because you are good at those things, you do have the talent at those things, but you can't really explore your interest in them because you've been taught to focus on just like one space. So honestly, another goal of this is, as you're listening to people share their experience, how they got into the field, how they're working, maybe you too, you'd be inspired. You find a way to also achieve the goals that you want to achieve, if this is a goal for you, basically.
Yeah, like Kam said as well, I too didn't study anything creative-wise or anything like music or art. I was a finance and management information systems girly. So, yeah, guys, we can be in a career, but I lost our flash phone. Never mind it. But yeah, the things we love can be our career, and I think that's what we are finding out in this day and age. So
yeah, and I think if you're someone like me who you do love more than one thing, like what I'm in school for, I do love it, I do enjoy it. It's something that I want to continue to do, and even also like bring that, like what I do, into the Nigerian entertainment space, because it is very important. But then again, I want to do so many things. So where do people like me fit, more or less?
yeah, don't worry. Well, finding our footing, so Kamara, we'll also find where we fit, and I think we're already figuring that out. So yeah,
Slowly.
that's honestly where we see it going. And obviously, I think we're going to bring people that are already in those spaces to talk to us. So like Kamara already mentioned, producers, writers, casting directors, A&Rs, motion directors, motion designers, color graders, everyone, music execs, entertainment lawyers. Like, they're all going to be here, and they're going to talk to us about these things.
Yeah.
They're going to talk to us about their highs and lows, in the field. We're not only going to focus on just that. I think we're also going to focus on everything. Talk about what's happening in the music industry, in the Afrobeats world. That's always a hot topic.
Yeah, Afrobeats to the world.
Afrobeats to the world. Woo, woo. But yeah, we're going to talk about those things as well. And I feel like it's going to be a fun, interesting one.
It should be.
Just talking about that. What do stylists think when they say, okay, we're shooting this video, this is what we have? How do you guys come up with those fits? We want to know.
But I actually want to know how stylists style.
Yeah.
And also what happens when the person you pick clothes for hit the clothes. Oops.
Yeah. Or what happens when the person doesn't feel like their fits or feel comfortable in the fits? What happens?
Yeah.
We want to know those things. Even scouters, people that scout locations, like when you guys come up, make your mood board, how do you know where to go?
Exactly. What do you know? Like, do you work off what you already have, or like because I feel like some people have like good like spot that they can always know, I can always use this for something and kind of switch it up. But how do you go about finding a new place? And how does an artist communicate their wants to you? Are there artists that they tell you exactly what they want, or are there people that you have to come up with what they think they're looking for?
Yeah.
Basically?
I mean, I know that I've actually heard that a music video is shot multiple times by different directors, and then they now pick one. Yeah. How does that happen? Like, how? I guess I don't even know if this is a question to a director or if it's a question for the artist. But like, how do you know which one you want to go with?
Or even to the A&R or the manager.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of times people also think that a lot of artists have a lot of say in what goes out for them, but sometimes some of them don't. So
yeah. That's very interesting. Because funny how I've never actually really thought about it like that.
But
yeah.
Well,
we will find out.
We'll find out. But the goal is that we're going to release episodes bi-weekly. And so for this first season, what we're going to do is we're going to have different people in different fields, basically just to start up. And then from season 2 onward, we'll focus on a specific industry and have multiple people from that one industry come on the pod, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. Don't worry. Why are we asking them? It makes sense.
No, because I always like to be clear and concise. I like for my point to be gotten across properly.
Yeah, so that's the plan. And obviously, as we drop episodes, we're also going to be highlighting creatives of the week, and
Yeah.
we're going to be dropping gems, like people you should watch out for. Like,
I'm excited for that.
yeah, I'm actually very excited for that because I feel like we always discover like new artists that, like, we feel like are underrated and people should know about
Or like
them.
new actors.
Yeah, true, actually. So yeah, we're going to be highlighting that creative of the week, and then an upcoming creative that we've also found that we want to share with you guys as well. So I'm actually very excited. I mean, right now it was going to be audio only, guys, no video. We hope to.
I feel like if you know me, you know why I'm so sad about this. No, I feel like I'm betraying myself doing audio only, but like is what we have right now, and hopefully in the future we actually have like sponsors, or we're able to get the money to actually like move into like a recording studio type thing and actually do some sort of video, because you need video and captions and closed captions, but unfortunately that's not something we can provide right now. So
yeah, we're manifesting sponsorships, guys. Woo! Snaps. We really are manifesting sponsorships. So yeah, hopefully we can come back to say on our first episode we actually manifested a sponsorship. So fingers crossed. Yeah, so that's the plan for now, guys. And obviously, like we said, hopefully to do video soon, so you guys can see our faces and you can see the guests that we bring on here. And yeah, so this podcast is available on Spotify, Apple Music.
Podcasts.
Okay.
What else?
Google Podcasts, maybe.
Maybe.
We will let you
But
know.
up to definitely Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, you can definitely catch us on Spotify. And please follow us on social media, Instagram,
Okay.
Twitter.
The BTS podcast _.
Find us. And yeah,
If you have anybody you're interested in seeing, you can let us know. Guys, we don't know people, or we don't know that many people, but we'll try our best.
Yeah.
If you're interested in seeing a specific like field, we can actually try and look up and see who we can see and who we can find. If you have any comments, let us know. If you have any thoughts, let us know as well.
Yeah, feel free to leave the people that you want to see in our DMs or even in our comments, or shoot us an email as well.
Yeah, that also works.
And let us know like what you want to see and things you want to talk to us. You want us to talk up, and things you want us to talk
about.
You guys, I don't know if this is first episode jitters.
I promise you guys, sometimes English is hard.
It is.
Wow.
And as a Yoruba girl,
I'm not speaking as an Igbo babe, because guys, I've been struggling.
I really be struggling. Jeez. But yeah, feel free to email us about people that you want to see and like roles that you want us to talk about as well on the podcast. But yeah, it was nice having you guys on this our first episode. I guess to just close the episode, Kam, I want us to introduce this actually. Say the artist or creative we're feeling this week or feeling right now this quarter. We can start with an artist that we're feeling this quarter.
Okay, 1 second. Let me actually go and check my...
Mine is easy. I'm very biased, but I'll wait for Kamara. I feel like she already knows.
Easy?
She knows my... No.
Oh, mine is easy as Oh, is it Lona?
Yes.
I'm actually not shocked.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked at all.
I'm feeling Lona this period. He has me in a serious chokehold.
I feel like it's a little difficult for me, but I'm going to go with Monarchy. I really enjoy his stuff because he reminds me of like Black Magic plus Ajibota in one.
Fair enough.
I love the deep voice, but not just that it's deep, it's very clear. I also love his lyrics, and it's very interesting to me. So
yeah. If you guys haven't listened to Lona's Homeless album, please check it out. It is really, really good. And Monarchy as well.
He has an album called Candor. And I feel like listening from the first song alone, Chandelier, if you listen to it, you actually just be captivated, literally.
Yeah, fair
it's
enough.
really good.
yeah, you guys check those guys out and let us know what you think in the comments sections.
And we'll see
Yeah.
you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we will
with our
see
first
you
guest.
in 2 weeks. Thank you guys. Bye.